The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lady Inquisitor.
What's going on?
Please, may I have a word with you?
Can I help you?
How may I assist you, revered mother?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Let's ask why you need them first.
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Thedas. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
The clergy is that divided?
Are the Grand Clerics truly unable to elect a divine?
Everyone with the political support to succeed Justinia perished alongside her. Those who remain are unable to gather the majority of votes from the conclave of Grand Clerics. They have been deadlocked for too long. Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra were Justinia's most trusted friends and advisors. Our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
That's cool! That's really cool! How long would they be gone?
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
Oh, that is very bad, though. Damn it. I guess if I chose, Cassandra... I do love Cassandra, and I want her to stay behind. But I do have Blackwall as a tank. Having my Spy Master go away, that would be an even harder blow. I'd have to let them decide.
Liliana and Cassandra would have to make that decision for themselves.
And they certainly will, at a later date. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother.
Bye-bye.
Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam-Shiral. Now that the political situation has stabilized, we can devote more Inquisition resources to pursuing Corypheus. I would talk to Hawk. Soon.
Will do. But first, I think we've had some... well, a lot of the time spent at the courts now. So I want to do something different today. After we talk to our friends, we are going dragon hunting. I think we're gonna do the Hinterlands one. That's the one I know where it is. There's also the Stormcoast one. But I'm not exactly sure how to spawn that yet. I'll look into that. Harding, can we talk? Harding?
Going well, I hope?
What's new?
What's been going on?
Madame de Fer said hello to me. Or maybe she was waving at someone else and I just thought she was. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Okay.
Take care.
Take care indeed. Isn't Sarah supposed to be here? Oh! Maybe they've all moved over here. And there's a quest by the Quartermaster. Looks like everyone is relocated for now.
He was out of his mind at the end. Smile.
That's odd. Let's see what the Quartermaster has to say first.
It slipped away.
Oh my maker, you cannot imagine how many letters I've received about the fracas at Halam-Shiral. Fortunately, you tied twice as many threads as cut, although it is yet bewildering at the center.
Halam-Shiral caused a stir?
There are problems coming out of Halam-Shiral.
There are always problems from Halam-Shiral. We've lost a few contracts, but more than made up for it. Although, if a few commendations were given, it might retie some severed threads. I couldn't suggest how. That is better decided at your war table, and I'm not going near that thing.
Okay.
As you were.
So we probably have new,
Inquisitor.
stuff to do. Negotiate a deal, sure. Where are all my people? Oh, they're invisible again. God damn this bug. Look, here's Cassandra, I think. Why does that keep happening? Is there a way to fix that? I'm pretty sure I'm running the latest patch and everything. Very, very annoying. I'm not sure why I went up here, but let's go with it. I'm gonna go to the war room, I think. Ooh, we got a judgment. Who's that gonna be? I killed what's her face? The Grand Duchess. So I'm not sure exactly why we are gonna go for judgment. I also want to find that damn Colin. If he can just stop being invisible for a moment, that would be amazing. Liliana, how are you doing?
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra
Oh,
or
a
even
bit of
me
a
as
load in there.
Justinia's successor. I never thought the idea would gain momentum. Of course, with the other candidates out of the picture.
But what do you want?
Is becoming divine something you really want?
When Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at anyone who even suggested that I could be her successor. Things have changed. Still, I don't know. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
I will help if I can.
Whoever becomes divine will have my support if she requires it.
And I'm sure whoever becomes divine will absolutely require the Inquisition's backing. The Chantry is faltering, but it still has influence over the people. Who tells the people what's right? Who do they look to in times of peril? A divine with enough support can change the Chantry. And with it, Thedas. But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
Indeed, but I do like that we have the option. That is very cool. Let's see, we have Dorian somewhere around here. Oh, a new thing to examine. Didn't I check this already? I guess I did. Is this door out to the barricade so I can walk across now? One level down. Or two. Or I could just jump it. Poor Solace. He keeps seeing me fall down in front of him. Oh, how are you doing?
I will see. The Empress has gifted us with a selection of rare books. I can't wait till they arrive.
Okay, that's nice of her. Helisma. Helisma? You're suffering from the same thing Harding was? Oh, look at that. They were doing their dance
A
moves.
request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
Okay.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Yes, indeed. Where is the creature table? Is this it? Yes. Oh, I don't have anything. I thought for sure I picked up some at the palace.
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
Everything is well?
I trust everything is well with the mages.
Most are pleased with the Alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
Carry on.
I'll leave you to it.
Dorian!
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius's son. He went to the magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed.
How nice
No
of him.
news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was?
He's dead. The blight caught up with him.
Aww. I'm so sorry for your loss. That was really quick. He was fine a few, I guess, days ago.
Are you alright?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
That doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
Were you two involved?
Were the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question. No, I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son. Not that I've been proper my whole life by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
Follow his example.
He should be an example for others to follow, or his death is wasted.
Should I spread the word? We could spawn the cult of Felix within a matter of days.
Go ahead.
Things.
Probably true. And you're right. His actions should not be forgotten. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas.
Aww. Do you have anything to say about Halam Shiral?
Marvelous business, the Winter Palace.
Ah.
You saved an empress, and now she's eating out of your hand. Perfect mental image. All this dancing, politics, and murder makes me a bit homesick.
No, I'm not gonna flirt with him. I'm pretty sure he's predominantly gay, so I don't think he's interested in what I have to offer. Happy I could help.
Happy to oblige. A taste of home, just for you.
Not just for me. Fun for the whole family.
Perhaps I should have invited some.
We were there. That's what counts.
I hope you tried the ham they were serving, by the way. Tasted of despair. It's fascinating.
We'll talk to you later.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
I will. Have I read this? No, I haven't. Acquired Way of the Necromancer. Ah, so that's unlocked now. At least the book part. I'm pretty sure... let's see. Vivian should have a book too, maybe. Yes? Is that it? Way of the Night Enchanter! Yay! Now we just need 2 more Wisp Essences for that. I still haven't... I think Night Enchanter sounds good. But I hear it's a bit overpowered, maybe? We'll see.
My dear, I'm afraid I must ask you for help.
What's up?
There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern. I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
Tell me about the wyvern. I always thought it was pronounced wyvern, but I guess not.
If I'm going to hunt down a snowy wyvern, I need you to tell me everything you know about it.
They're quite rare and exceedingly dangerous. Their venom is the most potent of any wyvern. Ordinary hunters would not make the attempt. The risk is too great. You, my dear, would certainly be an equal to this monster.
Well, if we're going dragon hunting, I think we can handle a wyvern. What is this formula you're making?
I didn't know you were an alchemist, Vivian. What exactly is this project you're working on?
It is a special request from a member of the Council of Heralds. I am still the Imperial Court Enchanter, after all. The matter is private. That is all there is to say.
You won't tell me?
You want me to risk my life to get this thing for you, but you won't tell me what it's for.
My dear, it is hardly proper for me to blab the secrets of those who put trust in my discretion. I would do no less for you, after all.
Okay, why do you want my help? Because...
I'm not a hunter. Why
it's
do you think I
very...
can help?
This
close
beast
by?
is not hunted for sport, as other wyverns sometimes are. It is far more deadly.
Yeah.
In the past, chevaliers have been dispatched to either kill the creatures or drive them away from villages. Since my chevaliers have fallen to political conflict, I find myself in need of someone with a martial aptitude.
Well, at least she has faith in my abilities. I'll help.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, my dear. I would be most grateful.
So is
I
this...
shall give the location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart, or the potion will not work. I eagerly await your success.
So is this like a loyalty mission, like from Mass Effect and Dragon Age Inquisition? And Dragon Age 2? I wonder. Do you have anything to say about the Winter Palace?
You acquitted yourself well enough in the game, my dear, and now you have the gratitude of an empire. Well done.
Thank you! From the Exalted Plains. Oh! This was blocked off before, wasn't it? Where does this go? Oh! We're out here. Have I been here? Pretty sure I haven't been here. But we should probably get back in here and check on Solace before we head out. Also, where does this lead? Ah, that also leads out. Of course it does. What was that? Vivienne's alchemy notes, okay.
Heads or tails of this. Age regression. Who is this potion for?
Age regression? Oh, Solace! Hello! You look bored. And displeased with the tea? And you had the sniffles?
Something wrong with your tea?
It is tea. I detest this stuff. But this morning, I need to shake the dreams from my mind. I may also need a favor.
Name it.
You just have to ask.
One of my oldest friends has been captured by mages, forced into slavery. I heard the cry for help as I slept.
We'll rescue him.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, it's gonna be a spirit,
What
isn't
did
it?
these mages use to capture your friend? Blood magic?
A summoning circle, I would imagine.
Yo.
I'm sorry.
My friend is a spirit of wisdom. Unlike the spirits clamoring to enter our world through the rifts, it was dwelling quite happily in the Fade. It was summoned against its will, and wants my help to gain its freedom and return to the Fade.
Why didn't it want in? And what is that maid doing in the background?
Into this world.
Some do, certainly. Just as many Orlesian peasants wish they could journey to exotic Rivain. But not everyone wants to go to Rivain. My friend is an explorer, seeking lost wisdom and reflecting it. It would happily discuss philosophy with you, but it had no wish to come here physically.
Why would they summon it?
Do you
Get your
have
act
any
together,
idea what
lady.
the mages want with your friend?
No. It knows a great deal of lore and history, but a mage could learn that simply by speaking to it in the Fade. It is possible that they seek information it does not wish to give, and intend to torture it.
You know, has he always been wearing that necklace? That looks suspiciously like a jawbone. I'll help.
All right. Let's go get your friend.
Thank you. I got a sense of my friend's location before I awoke. I'll mark it on our map.
Yup. But look at that necklace he has. It looks like a piece of a human jawbone.
By the veil to observe the thrones of powerful
Oh, come on. Move around.
machinations.
Turn around.
After our time in Halam Shiral, I understand why. I had forgotten how I missed court intrigue.
Glad you liked it.
I'm pleased you had a good time.
Political gambits, broken promises, half-truths. It is a palace full of motivation, and motivation is where great things happen. In any event, Celine should now be a steadfast ally, especially after helping her neutralize Briala.
Wait. What do you mean, Briala? We didn't do anything about Briala. Is Briala's fate a problem?
Am I sensing concern over how we dealt with Briala?
No. Why would I disapprove of...
Wait, what do you mean?
Because we're both elves.
They're ruling jointly.
Sorry, I was confused.
Oh, well,
I do not consider myself to have much in common with the elves.
they have an alliance. What the hell? That's tragic.
Your people have lost so much of their history and culture. To not even think of yourself that way.
I think of myself as me. That's all I've ever needed. I joined the Inquisition to save the world. Regardless of who my people are, this was the best way to help them. As for the elves of Orlais, I believe Briala is doing quite well on their behalf.
Ah, good.
She is an admirable woman.
Whew, I thought it was gonna be a bug or something. Like, yeah, he thought she was dead or something, maybe? I don't know. I agree.
She's done good work. Hopefully, with our help, she can help them even more.
Yes. However much I identify, or fail to identify, with her people, Riala's efforts have been remarkable. She organized resistance against a powerful enemy, using only her wits and the resources at hand. That demands respect, especially in a world where most would look at her and only see a pair of pointed ears.
Indeed. Now look at that necklace he has. Come on, stop moving. Sit down. Oh, come on. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Well, he has a jawbone around his neck. What is this quest? Mother Giselle? What's up? Oh.
My Lady Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions, the Winter.
Dorian? What? Don't like him, do you?
Is that a note of distaste I detect, Mother Giselle?
I admit his presence here makes me uncomfortable, Inquisitor, but my feelings are of no importance. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas, out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
No, not at all.
I've never spoken to Dorian about his past.
The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
What kind of meeting?
Just what kind of meeting do they have in mind?
This sounds like a trap.
I just want to talk, to understand why Dorian felt he had to come here. Somewhere private, away from Skyhold, but not in the winter. You make them nervous, I think. They don't understand why he's here with the Inquisition. They want him to come home.
And if he doesn't agree?
What happens if Dorian doesn't agree?
Hopefully that will be the end of it. If not, well, that's why you should be there.
This is really odd. Why would they contact you?
Why would his family contact you?
Because they don't know you, Inquisitor. I am not of the Imperial Chantry, but they know what I represent. These are parents concerned about the welfare of their son. How could I not do whatever possible? I would speak to the young man myself, but he does not care for me. Thus I come to you. If any good can come of this, we must try.
Why don't they want to tell him?
They don't want Dorian to know. That seems odd.
They believe the young man would refuse, and the letter implies he'd have cause. Yet, they are remorseful for whatever came before. This is a chance for dialogue. There is deceit in bringing the young man to this meeting without his foreknowledge, I know. But does it not lead to a greater kindness if there is potential for reconciliation?
I just noticed this woman here. Look at her. She's been standing like a statue all this time. Oh. Are you sure this is legitimate?
Are you sure this isn't some kind of trap?
That is terrifying.
That did occur to me. What if it is a plot of those mages, the Venatori? Another reason to put this in your hands, Inquisitor. I pray that isn't the case, but if it is, you are far better equipped than I to respond to such treachery.
I'll think about it.
I'll see what I can do.
Bless you, Inquisitor.
I don't want to trick Dorian, but...
To meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there.
Okay.
Pray for your success and the young man's happiness. That's all we can hope for. Is it not?
Okay, I'm a lot more okay with that, since he has an opportunity to decline at Redcliffe. Varric! You son of a bee! Fighting a losing battle?
Battling the demons of paperwork. That's a fight nobody walks away from clean.
You have no idea the number of times I've almost been killed by bills of lading. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this, disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
Just be my friend.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What am I to you?
What am I to you, then?
None of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Please don't sing.
Please don't tell me you're going to burst into song now.
Don't worry, I'm not that cruel. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
I guess.